is a McDonnell Douglas F-18 Hornet used by NASA in a 3-phase program investigating controlled flight at 70 degrees of angle of bank, roll rates at 65 degrees. Angle of bank. Josh Stewart from San Diego, California, the area spin around will demonstrate phase 1 of the unmodified F-18 characteristics of this amazing aircraft. To clarify, this aircraft has not been. No fuses or circuit breakers have been reset on the flight control computer. Smoke out from show right, it's Heater and the H.A.R.V. Accelerating at full burner at 250 knots. He'll bank wings to 80 degrees and pull aggressively and drift. Pretty much a side drift. There's our nose down up the Hornet. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Josh Stewart and the H.A.R.V. Tokyo Drift have nothing on this demo. Watch as it goes back in the vertical, pulling hard. Showcasing the amazing aerodynamics. Through yes, we can say that right. Aerobatics as the gear going to wells inverted outbound. Directly in front, he's maneuvering. Showcase the classic implement turn. A combat maneuver dating back to World War I in order to quickly reposition an aircraft onto another in the opposite direction. It's going to pull back on the stick, basically. To demonstrate the aggressive maneuvering of this unique Hornet, he'll position the aircraft flat on its back once it gets up there, while still momentarily gaining altitude at a velocity of up to 8,000 feet per minute. Let's see it. A lot going on up there. Watch that. There's that left pedal. Right pedal. Coming back down on the down line now, finishing that. Edelman quarter spin turn. You're the massive roller of the GE404s outbound. Now from show left here, we'll snap the flight stick to the left at a low altitude roll, then yank the stick once more full aft, introducing a asymmetrical thrust, giving the Hornet a roll with enormous alpha load of, get this, 50 degrees of what we call the aileron roll to alpha roll. Look at the alpha there. Here it is, carving out the sky. Covering out. Heater maintains control of that jet. The Wild Stallion coming up on the back side there. Well done, Heater. As he is outbound repositioning. Smoke on the F-18, Josh Stewart. Completing that airspeed. Nicely done as he descends on the outbound, right side of the turn there, coming back. Get you now. Listen to the whine of those GE engines. What do you think so far, folks? He continues to carve out the sky there. A lot of left pedal. There's the right roll coming back in now. He's going for a maneuver achievable by few airframes today. The H.A.R.V will rely on its GE F404 engines, producing over 35,000 pounds of thrust. As the lift generated by the wings are not nearly enough to complete this maneuver, we call the power loop. Powering hard over the top now, coming back down, smoke up. A little fun fact here is repositions at this time, I guess it's time of the routine. Fuel weight of the aircraft is now low enough. It has a positive thrust to weight ratio and actually gains speed basically throughout the climb, and he's going to demonstrate that climb in a unique way here in a second. He just slams it back on the stick. Look at that, folks. Tribute to the U.S. Space Shuttle program. Tail hook and wheels extended at 2,500 feet. They'll execute the famous roll program. The maneuver used by the Space Shuttle to roll the vehicle 180 degrees onto its back. Let's watch. Peter, this is Houston. Roll program complete. Upon reaching 4,000 feet, he'll gracefully exit. Pull the aircraft with a nosedive for his next maneuver. That's sad. No space for you today. We got some more maneuvers here at VFAT 2020. Now, some of the primary traits that separate the H.A.R.V demo, its impressive high alpha characteristics, which remain part of the aggressiveness, passion to provide you with an outstanding show routine. From show right at 170 knots, Heater will roll the aircraft inverted. Take advantage of the aircraft body to rapidly slow to a crawling 70 knots. Ladies and gentlemen, signature maneuver, the inverted 30 high alpha. As gear exits full burner. Yes, he's got that thrust, like I said earlier, as he climbs out of it. A little tip of the hat there to NASA, the impressive fly-by-wire logic of their flight control computers. As he enters show left, going to go behind the crowd at 2,000 feet AGL. Aircraft under a shallow nosedive. And a massive 17-degree droop from the leading edge flaps in combination with the powerful twin engines we've seen and heard helps reposition the aircraft's nose. Again, this is a high alpha machine. Following this, he'll descend into a high alpha, wrapping around the crowd once more. A lot going on here. Let's look at Josh Peter Stewart. As he calls it. Go vertical now, calling for the power hover. Back to his boards of crowd. On the downlight, smoke on as he rolls out, coming back at you, folks. Watch this. Get ready at a modest 250 knots. She'll pull the 75-degree climb. And there it is. Reduce the power to idle. Here in a second. Up he goes, but momentarily he's going to come right back down, fly backwards. But again, as he starts to do that, he'll apply maximum power. And it's just going to hover that, through 35,000 pounds of thrust, I guess you could say. You might be able to see him slide backwards before recovering this too, folks. Watch this. Heater now contacting normal parameters of this fighter jet as it completes the power hover to infinity alpha, setting up for our next maneuver here. Now, at the approach to the right, you'll see the aircraft be in the inverted profile once more. At 240 knots, he'll then push full forward on the stick, introducing a painful negative 4G push into the vertical climb. He'll achieve then a high alpha research vehicle standard, I guess you could say. Ladies and gentlemen, heater and the inverted pushover. This has gotta hurt. I don't know what he ate for breakfast, but that's pretty solid because as he pulls right out of it, little S-turn going on up vertically, looking good. For today's final maneuver, he'll give us front row seat, a unique spin recovery, traits of this F-18. Get those cameras ready. It's heater as well in the H.A.R.V demo. All right, here we go, folks. Into the vertical smoke on for unique spin recovery traits demonstration here. Climbing up to 10,000 feet. The GE404 engines will produce an asymmetrical thrust. Enter him into a flat spin here in a second. Watch this. He's going to be in this timing now for over 30 seconds. Let's see if he holds on to it. Now watch as he starts his recovery part of the spin here at 7,000. Aims to get out of it at 4,500 above ground level. Let's take a look. And again, this is the inverted flat spin upright paddle turn. Upright complete as let's see if he can recover. Place your bets. And if you bet he did well. As he gets out on the bottom of it, sets up for his landing. That air show routine at this level of energy well simply cannot be finished with the traditional landing, but no. With eye up to the right as heater positions himself inverted here in a second. At altitude of 3,000 feet for his final approach to land as he climbs up to that altitude. All right, with the aircraft turning below now, almost 100 knots. Blowing it down. Watch as it's nose down. He has to follow the sky. He'll quickly roll the aircraft upright. And arrested us at the slightly touchdown. Safe and sound. The H.A.R.V demo famous dive to land heater style. F-18 high-altitude research vehicle, the H.A.R.V project, as a part of their technology program, remained proven and flexible, just like you saw here. But, folks, it's not just that. Give it up for Josh Heater-Stewart and the F-18. NASA skins and all. He did a great job, and let him know in chat how he did. This is Chris Striker Curtis saying thanks for stopping by today. Enjoy the rest of the show here at VFAT 2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Heater and his high alpha FA-18 demonstration. Now, we would like to give once again a huge thank to Razor Local for helping provide and support our event over this weekend with the hardware and being able to use a studio where Cypher is currently working throughout the night to make this all possible.